All right, we shall start today. Okay. Good evening, fellow NextGen. Okay, my name is Teacher Ivan, for those who don't know me. Okay, so we are going to go through this paper, which is the 058021 May-June 2022 paper. Okay, this is the paper 2. You will only have 1.5 hours. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, for the benefits of the new ones, let's go through the instructions so that you don't get it wrong when you all do. Answer all questions. Use a black or dark blue pen. You may use a HB pencil for any diagram or graph. Write your name. Okay, write your answer. Do not use erasable pen or correction fluid. Okay, you should use calculator where appropriate. Okay, actually, to be honest, all questions are appropriate lah. You just need to know how to answer. Okay, given in school already. Okay, make sure you master it. Okay, you should use a calculator where appropriate. You may use tracing paper. Okay, this one, please take note on this. Your answer correct to 3 SF or 1 DP, 1 decimal place for angles. Okay, for pi, use 3.142 or pi. Okay, hold on. I'm going to send you all the official marking. That means, okay, give me a moment. I'm going to send you all the official step-by-step guide so that you all can follow where the marks. Okay, so you follow. Okay, give me a moment. Paper 2-1, where are you? Okay, wait. Sorry. Technical error. I was supposed to send to you all just now. 058021. Okay. Okay, check your WhatsApp. Everyone inside? Okay, I'm going to send it here also. Okay, so this is the step-by-step guide. You all just follow the marks there. Okay, so whatever I put a tick there. Okay, whatever I put the tick there, you all will see the step-by-step guide. Okay, Ken? Okay, let's rock and roll. Okay, this is a 70-mark question paper. Okay, so honestly, you cannot or you shouldn't lose marks in your paper 2 because it's way easier as compared to paper 4. Paper 4 is a 130-mark question. So you need to, okay, we actually, before the new ones join, we have spent a lot of time on the paper 4 because it's significantly harder as compared to paper 2. Okay, there are certain topics also that you all need to master for your paper 4. Okay, so please take this next week. Try to go through as many paper 4 as you all can. Okay, don't know how to do, ask me. Okay, just ask me right after the class. Okay, I'll help you all on how to plan also. Okay, those who are also have been my student already, you all should be completing the entire 2020 already. Okay, if haven't finished 2021, please. This week is the last week already. You all should be okay, no more procrastinating. 1 more month only. Okay, I need to push you all a bit harder. Okay, so okay, let's see. Question number 1. Write down a prime number. Okay, what's prime number? All of you know what's prime number or not? Okay, so what's a possible prime number between 30 and 40? Okay, so prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself and 1. So you can either write 31 or 37. Okay, all even numbers are out already. So it's either 30. The odd numbers, so 31, 33. 33 cannot because you can divide by 3. 35 cannot, can be divided by 5. 37, yes, is a prime number. 39 can be divided by 3. Okay, so that's prime number. Calculate question 2. Calculate 4 to the power of 5 minus 5 to the power of 4. This one, just type in your calculator. Okay, you get 399. Okay, you all see the timer, right? Every paper, almost every paper also come out, right? Jason starts a run at 10:05 a.m. and finishes at 1:02 p.m. Work out the time Jason takes to complete the run. So I remember that time many of you say you manually count, right? Okay, using your fingers and all. Okay, don't do that. Change it to 24 hours will be the easiest way to calculate it. Okay, so you end at 1:02 p.m. 1:02 will be 13 o'clock and 2 minutes, right? Then you minus off 10 a.m. So that means 10:05. You put a minus like this. Okay, so 2, can you minus 5? Cannot, right? So we borrow. When you borrow, you get 60 minutes. Okay, you borrow 1 hour, you get 60 minutes. So you'll get 62 minus 5, which will be 57. 12 minus 10, which will be 2. So 2 hours and 57 minutes. All right. Okay. Next one. Calculate 1 minus 0.7 over 0.45 minus 0.38. Okay, giving your answer to 4 significant figure. Okay, correct to 4 significant figure. So you need to know how to calculate your significant figure. Okay, so if you want, you can type the entire thing into a calculator. If you are not so confident, break it down. So do the numerator first. This will be 0.3 over. Then you put 0.45 minus 0.38, which you will get 0.07. Okay, then type this in the calculator, 0.3 divided by 0.07, which you'll get 4.285714, right? Okay, so you need to know how to round it up to 4 significant figures. So for this one, your first significant figure will be from 4 itself. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We stop until here, but you need to look at 7. 7, do I round up or maintain? Okay, we round up, right? So you need here to plus 1. Okay, therefore it will get 4.286. Okay, 4.286. Okay. All right, question 5. Kirsty changes $380.80 into pounds when €1 is equals to $1.19. Calculate the amount Kirsty receives. Okay, we are going to use the ratio theorem method. Okay, y'all don't guess it. This is what I normally teach. We put like this. Pounds, okay, or your pounds, then we put dollars like that. Okay, dollars on top as a topic first. Okay, they say that €1, okay, €1 is equals to $1.19. Okay, then we want to find how many dollars is $380. Then we put an X here. Okay, so we always want to put it in ratio first like this. Where this is the easiest way, because otherwise y'all, I know many of you will be guessing it. Okay, because y'all don't know how to convert. You make it like this, you change it to an equation. Okay, always use this method. This method you'll never get it wrong. All right, so after that, what we got to do, you find X. Okay, you want to find X. How to find X? You cross multiply it. Okay, so you cross multiply it, you'll get 380.80 divided by 1.19, which is equals to X over 1. Okay, X. Therefore, X will be 380.8 divided by 1.19. Okay, you get 320 pounds. Okay, clear on this method? This is ratio theorem, ratio theorem. Okay, question 6. Write 180 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, actually, there's a trick with your calculator. Okay, y'all know the trick. I teach y'all, but this only works for EX calculator. Okay, EX calculator. Okay, who's using MS 570 MS? Okay, MS then cannot do. Okay, EX for those who are using EX calculator, I teach you all a trick. Yeah, just teach you all a trick. When they say they want you to find the product of its prime factors, you can type in like this. For question 5, if you don't round up, what's your answer? That means your answer is wrong, right? It's the exact value, 320. You get 380.8 divided by 1.19. No, your answer is wrong. That means you typed something wrong already. Okay, I teach you all the proper way first. Then later I teach you all a trick with this EX calculator. So products of a prime factors, you just, okay, you can just keep on dividing, or you can just literally just type in your calculator all your prime number. Okay, so you keep dividing it like this. You can write as 180 divided by 2, you get 90. 90 divided by 2, you get 45. 45, you divide by 3, you get 15. Then here 3, then left with 5. Okay, then 5 lah. What if I bring 2 types of calculator to exam? It's fine, right? There's no rules that say you cannot bring. Okay, so these are your prime factors. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, you all want to know a trick? This only works for EX calculator, so MS calculator cannot do this because too old already. Okay, I want you all to type 180 into your calculator. Then you press equal. Okay, this only works for 570EX. You type equal. Okay, then your next button, you press shift. Okay, you press shift. Then you press this button, the degree, minute, second button. Okay, tell me, what do you see? Okay, you have to press 180 equals, then you press shift, then you press this degree. This is called degree, minute, and second. The button is above the ENG button. Okay, what do y'all see? Those who are using EX calculator. Okay. Fatin says she get 2 square. Okay, you see you'll get 2 square times 3 square times 5, right? Okay, that is why I've been asking y'all buy this calculator. Okay, this one can help y'all do a lot of things. Okay, but okay, I don't know lah. Whether you want to buy it or not, it's up to you. Okay, because you only got 4 more weeks. Just stick with the calculator that y'all are more familiar with. Okay, just that this calculator can do a lot more things. Okay, so you see immediately, actually, you can get the answer also. Okay, this is all the prime factors. Magic. Okay, magic. You don't even need to calculate it. Okay, so this is how you get your prime factors. Okay, question 7. Okay, if you got all kinds of calculator, just bring. Okay, just bring all of it. Last time, I remember when I was a student, what I would do, right? I'm very scared, you know, we call it very kiasi. Okay, very scared to die. Okay, kiasu and kiasi, right? I will bring like 3 or 4 calculators. So I'll have 2 of my 570 calculator and then 1 or another 2 more of another model calculator. Okay, because I always scared that the battery runs out. Okay, because it happened to me before. All right, so that's what I did. But go and check your school, okay, or your center where you are sitting for the exam. Okay, make sure you bring the calculator that's also permissible. Okay, if you use a calculator that's not permissible, they won't let you bring in also. Okay, next one. Without using a calculator, work out 3/7 minus 2/21. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Okay, when they say without using a calculator, do you use your calculator? Okay, do you use your calculator? Okay, yes, you use your calculator. Okay, don't follow the instruction here. Okay, yes, because we are rebels. No, please use your calculator. Okay, use your calculator to check the answer first. Okay, so you don't blindly just follow. Type in your calculator the answer first. Okay, 3/7 minus 2/21. Okay, you will get 1/3, right? Write the answer at the side somewhere first. Okay, please use your calculator. I don't want you all to manually count because sometimes you all might panic during exam and then Okay, and then you might not be able to calculate it out. Reason why they say don't use calculator is because you just need to show the steps. Okay, whether it's times, divide, plus or minus, normally it's this kind of fraction, right? Always use your calculator to help you first. But the only thing is that you need to answer smartly. Okay, give them the steps that they want. Okay, so let's write down the question first. So 3 over 7 minus 2 over 21. What we need to do, okay, going back to our basics, we need to change to the same denominator first. So you no need to multiply 21 and 7 on both sides. So just change both to your lowest common multiple, which is 21 over here. So this will be 21 over 9 minus 2 over 21. You will get 9 minus 2, 7 over 21. 7 over 21. Okay, you simplify it. This will be 1, 3. Therefore, you will get 1 over 3. Okay, so make sure you use calculator first. Okay, but you write the answer at the side lah. Okay, so you answer it smartly. Okay, don't just don't just follow. Okay, because we are all here rebels. Okay, not rebels lah. We do it the smarter way. Okay, next question. S equals 1 over 2at squared. Work out the value of S when A equals to 0.9 and T equals to 4. Okay, so what we need to do, just sub it in. Okay, just sub in the value. So 1 over 2, 0.9 times 4 squared. Okay, type this in the calculator. Okay, type this in the calculator. You will get 7.2 or 36 over 5. Okay, so 7.2 lah. We write it as 7.2. Okay, next thing. Rearrange the formula to find T in terms of S and A. Okay, what does it mean? We want to make T as the subject. Okay, so we need to rearrange the entire equation. So S equals to 1 over 2at squared. Okay, so you need the order. So multiply the whole thing by 2 first. So 2s equals to at squared. 2s over a equals to t squared. Okay, if you're not confident, you put the t at the left-hand side first. Just switch the left and right-hand side. T then will be plus minus 2s over a. Okay, this particular question, if you didn't put the plus minus, they still give you the marks. Okay, they still give you the marks. But by right, all of you should know, if I square, bring it over to the other side, it is not just square root, it is plus minus square root. Okay, so t, you can write plus minus 2s over a. Okay, 2s over a. Okay, any questions so far? All good? Okay, I think the first few questions pretty easy. Okay, pretty easy. Until I think the later part only you all will see a little bit harder. Okay, question 9. Factorize completely. 14xy minus 7y squared. So what we got to do, find the common factors. Okay, the highest common factor. So what you all need to do is look at it one term at a time. Okay, don't look at it all together. Look at 14 and 7. And x, here no x. Then y and y. Okay, many students, I know you all look at it, the whole thing, then you all kalam kabut already. Okay, you all panic a bit. Okay, just one at a time. So 14 and 7, the highest common factor, 7. X, no x. Okay, so cannot. Y and y square, y. Therefore, you get 2x minus y. Okay, so you get here 7y, 2x minus y. Okay, this is factorizing. Okay, question 10. Find the next term of the sequence. All right, so number 1, for sequences, you all have to remember there are a couple of sequences that we need to know. So the first one is called arithmetic. Okay, arithmetic. Anderson, download the paper. Download the paper. The answer all there already. Geometric. Quadratic. And cubic. Okay, write this down. If you don't know any of these, go to Thinkific. Okay, go into Thinkific. Go and watch Okay, wait, 1.2. Okay, go and watch 1.2. Okay, on sequences. This part here, most textbook, right, actually, they don't really elaborate on it. So I actually teach a little bit on the AddMax method, okay, on how to actually find the n term formula. Okay, so it's an easier way for you to do. We just need to type into we just need to put it into the formula. Okay, so what pattern is this? 22 to 17, 17 to 12, 12 to 7, 7 to 2. Okay, we'll get a -5, right? So you see here, -5, -5, -5, and then -5. Okay, so this will be called a what? Which one is it called? Arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, or cubic? Okay, plus and minus, it will follow an arithmetic. Okay, so you need to know that this is called an arithmetic sequence. Okay? Clear, everyone? Or anyone has no idea what's an arithmetic sequence? Yeah, so plus and minus is called an arithmetic sequence. Okay? So the next term will be what? You just -5 lor. Okay, 2 minus 5, you get -3. Okay, -3. Okay, why we want to determine whether it's arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, or cubic? Okay, you're going to watch back the video because they have been coming out this particular question. So you need to know all 4 ways, all 4 methods. Okay, to find the n term of the sequence, this, because it's an arithmetic sequence, which is a plus or minus a value. To find the n term, you need to remember this formula: a plus n minus 1d. Okay, a is your first term, d is your common difference. Okay, it's called your common difference. Okay, I want all of you to please go and download the cheat sheet also. There's one that is, I think, about almost 100 pages. Okay, go and download it and go through every single page of it. Okay, you all will get an idea of what is covered in your entire syllabus. Okay, n term. Okay, n term. So what is my first term? My first term over here is 22. This is called your common difference. Okay, the common difference, the one that you keep adding or minus. Okay, so all I need to do is put into the formula 22 plus n minus 1d. Okay, d is -5. 22, and open out the bracket, minus 5n plus 5. Okay, which you'll get 27. Oops, 27 minus 5n. Okay, this is an easy formula. I don't know what formulas you all learn in school, or you all do a try and error. Okay, normally I will advise students just stick with this formula because it'll be easy. So you all need to go and memorize this: a plus n minus 1d, but this only works for an arithmetic sequence. Meaning, if it's you add a constant value, or you minus a constant value. Okay, that is called your common difference. Okay, question 11. Here's a more complicated one. Don't use. Okay, this is the easiest one, I can guarantee you. Okay, what does your school teach you? What does your school teach you? I think a lot of school teach try and error, which is a very lecce kind of lecce means lousy. Okay. Just stick with this formula, but you have to memorize it. A plus n minus 1d. Okay, it always works. Okay, it always works. Okay, question 11. Calculate QR. Okay, they say both of these are mathematically similar. Okay, triangle ABC and PQR are mathematically similar. Okay, calculate QR. So what you need to know, this and this is the same. This and this side, we compare, is the same. Okay, so we are also going to do the ratio theorem again, the same exact thing. Okay, the same exact thing. So how do we do? Let's call this x. QR lah, QR. Okay, there's a name here already, right? QR. QR. Okay, so what I can do, I can say QR, we compare with 6, right? Because you see the green and the green one here. Okay, then after that, we put the 6 and the 8 here. Okay, the blue and the blue one. Okay, how I'm comparing, here, this is the small triangle. This is the big triangle. Okay, the small triangle and the big triangle. Some of you do the other way around, it's fine as well. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's go and find QR. So QR, we rearrange the equation. QR will be equals to 6/8 times 6. Okay, this one, I just multiply the whole equation by 6. Type into your calculator. Times 6. You will get 4.5. Okay, you will get here 4.5. Okay, for this part here is actually similarity. So I gave you all 2 cheat sheets, right? This 100% also got one question, one type of question will come out on. They will either ask your is a length, area, or volume. Okay, that means you do the similarity or comparison or some sort of scale in scale for this kind of calculation. Okay, you go to the very, very last formula. Actually, what I give you all, yeah, you need to refer to it. Okay, I actually summarized all for you already. Okay, if you don't know how it works, it's like this. Length over length. Okay, length 1 over length 2 equals to area 1 over area 2 equals to volume 1 over volume 3. Okay, the key, right, to do comparing is that you want change all to unit power 1. Okay, this is the easiest way to do it. Meaning you see A1 over A2, right? Area is power 2. So for me to change it to power 1, I square root the entire thing. Sorry, this is not V2. This is not V3. This is V2. Okay, then V1 over V2, this one I cube root it. Okay, so you will normally use one of these pairs. Okay, you either compare this and this, or this and this. Okay, let's see how to use this one. The 2 triangles are the cross section of 2 mathematically similar prisms. The volume of the larger prism is 320 cm cube. Okay, calculate the volume of the smaller prism. All right, this is what you do. You can write this like this: small, then the large prism. Okay, we want to compare because what they give us is the length, right? Okay, you see here, you can compare this 6, 8. So that means what I can do is I write like this: 6/8 is equals to your volume of your small prism over the volume of the big prism, which is 320. Okay? Then you must know that you cannot compare this because this is to the power of 3. This one is to the power of 1. The key to it is you change it to power 1. That means you cube root this. Always just remember this. Okay? Change it to power 1. Okay, understand how to do it? Okay, because when you compare that time, okay, when you compare in terms of ratio like this, both needs to be in the same unit. Now this is in terms of cm to the power 1, right? This one is cm to the power of 3. So I'm trying to make this cm power 3 to cm power 1. Okay, then only you solve it like this. So V over 320, you cube the entire thing. Okay, this one will be 6/8 cube. Okay, you just type in the calculator. So 6/8, answer cube it, 27/64. Over 64, then V will be equals to 27/64 times 320. Okay, times 320, you'll get 135. Okay, 135 cm cube. Okay, any question for this? Okay, this one is one of the very, very common question also. Okay, very, very common question. You all will see this particular formula in the cheat sheet, the very, very last one. Okay, the very, very last formula. Okay, next question. If I'm going too fast, later you either look through the, if you all cannot copy those who didn't do one, okay, by right, you all should have done already. Go and look through the answer scheme. Otherwise, okay, otherwise, go and watch through the recording again. You don't understand what it means by cross-section. Cross-section means they are the same. Okay, the shape is all the same one. Cross-sectional area. The shape of it is the same. Just think of it as shape. Okay. Okay, all these cross-section, these are not the keywords of the question. Okay, we need to read focus on the keywords. Mathematically similar. Okay, they never, cross-section doesn't matter you understand or not, right? Whether to understand or to solve the question. Okay, so focus on the keywords. Distract you, then you need to focus on the right things. Okay, focus on the right things. Okay, don't remember why I always like highlight, underline all the keywords. Is because in mathematics, we are not studying English. Okay, we are doing mathematics. We just need to know what the question is trying to ask us. Okay, don't get distracted by the other things. Okay, interior angle of a pentagon are in the ratio 45579. Find the size of the largest angle. Okay, so number one, interior angles of a pentagon. How do we calculate the total angle of a pentagon? Pentagon means what? You need to know the name. So penta means how many sides? 5 sides. Okay, very good. So I got some sort of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not so nice. Okay, but this is not a regular one. Maybe something like this. Okay, I don't know how it looks like also, but we know that the angle, this one will take 4 parts, this one 5 parts, this one 5 parts, this one 7 parts, this one 9 parts. How do we calculate the total internal angle? What's the formula? All of you should know already. Okay, don't know? No easy way. Remember, have to memorize it. Sum of interior angle. Okay, do you all remember? What's the formula? Yes. Okay, n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Okay, so you got 5 sides minus 2 times 180. 3 times 180. You get 540 degrees. Okay, then we want to find the parts, right? So you can find one part first. Okay, one part represents how much? So you 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. Okay, you got 30 parts here. So I can find one part by 540 divided by 30 first, which you'll get 18 degrees. Okay, one part represents 18 degrees. The biggest part has 9 parts. Okay, based on the ratio here. Therefore, 9 times 18, you will get 162. Okay, 162 degrees. Make sure you show your working. Make sure you all show all your working. Okay, all good here? Okay, next one. Work out 2 times 10 to the power of 100 minus 2 times 10 to the power of 98, giving your answer in standard form. Okay, you see, right? For this particular question, right? Your time in the calculator, do you get an answer? Do you think you can get an answer? You just type inside your calculator. Cannot process, right? They'll give you what? Math error. Okay, math error. So you need to know how you can actually add and minus standard form. Okay, so I think most of you also, I don't know whether you all learn it in school. Okay, this is the way how you do it. Number one, if you want to plus or minus a standard form that is a little bit bigger, right? The first step is to make both to same power first. Okay, you cannot add it up or subtract it if the power is different. Okay, so what do I mean? You either change it both to power 100, because you see now it's 100, this one is 98, or you change it both to 98. All right? Okay, for this question, I'm going to change it both to 100. Okay, 100. Anyone not sure what is standard form? Anyone cannot recall what is standard form? Okay, now, okay. Standard form, if you don't know, okay, go to 1.4 in Thinkific. Standard form is like that, A times 10 to the power of n. Your A criteria is like this. Okay, 1 to 10, it needs to be one digit only in front of the decimal place. Your n, okay, integers. Okay, your n are integers. Okay, just remember this. But if you don't know, go and watch this video. Okay, 1.4. All right. What I'll be doing is I'll change it both to the power of 100 first. So 2 times 10 to the power of 100 minus, okay, how can I change it to 100? I want to add the power. Therefore, I move my decimal place to the left. Okay, so you need to remember, if I move my decimal place to the left, okay, this the shortcut to remember. Decimal place moves left, power add. Okay, that means you add the power. Decimal place moves right, power minus. Okay, because we need to balance out the value. Okay, so this one you'll get 0.02 times 10 to the power of 100. Okay, then after that you take like this. 2 minus 0.02 times 10 to the power of 100, which is 1.98 times 10 to the power of 100. Okay, 1.98 times 10 to the power of 100. What if you change to 98? 98 for what? Oh, what if you change both to 98? You change can. Okay, but you have to change it back to the standard form. Okay, if you change it both to 98, okay, meaning this one will become 200 times 10 to the power of 98 minus 2 times 10 to the power of 98. Okay, then you need to do extra steps for this one. So you get 198 times 10 to the power of 98. Then you need to change to 1.98 times 10 to the power of 100. Okay, because you have to change it to the standard form. Okay, so make sure you know how to change it to the standard form first. Okay, so this is standard form question. For plus and minus, if you don't know this part here or you have no idea what is standard form, go to 1.4 in Thinkific. Okay, Thinkific I built so that you all can actually speed up your entire learning. Okay, question 14. A train passes through a station at a speed of 108 km per hour. The length of the station is 120 meters. The train takes 7 seconds to completely pass through the station. Okay, this is an interesting question. Okay, work out the length of the train. Okay, work out the length of the train. All right, number one, for this type of question, you need to take note of the units. So you see, over here, they got 108 kilometer per hour. This one, 120 meter. This one, then second. Okay, what's the first thing that we need to find first? Okay, what's the first thing we need to find first? We need to find the distance, right, of the what? Distance of the train? No. The distance of the entire station. Okay, technically, yes, the train traveled how much? Okay, but it's the length of the station, right? Okay, so formula will be what? You should know this one. Speed is distance over time. Okay, speed equals to distance over time. We want to find what is distance, therefore speed times time. Okay, so distance equals to speed times time. Okay, what's the speed here? 108. Okay, 108. So you can change everything to seconds or hours. Okay, it's up to you. But this one, okay, let's just use this one. This one will be 108 kilometer per hour. So you need to change your 7 seconds to hours. How you change to hours is actually you divide by 60, then you divide by 60 again. Okay, you can write it as like that. 60 and 60 is 3,600. Okay, so you can write like this, 7 over 3,600. You need to change it to same unit first. So if you don't change it to same unit, okay, change to same unit. If you don't change it to same unit, your answer will be completely wrong. Okay, your values will be completely wrong. So 108 times 7 over 3,600, you'll get 0.21 km. Okay, 0.21 km. Okay, then this is something that you all should be writing over and over again. How to change your km to meter to cm to mm. You go down like this, times 1,000 times 100 times 10. You go up, you divide. Okay, so always make it a habit to write this down over and over again because we will be using it. Okay, so change it to meter, 210 meter, okay, because we multiply it by 1,000. Then they say the length of the train, right? Okay, the length of the train. So how do I find the length of the train? You take the distance, okay, the length of the, this is the distance that it traveled, right? Sorry, the length of station is given to you already. So you take the 210 minus the length of the station, okay, because this is the distance traveled, and you'll get 90 meters. Okay, 90 meters. You see also the final units. So you need to always look at this particular unit. For maths, they always test you on units. Not so much for maths, but for maths. Okay, any question? Why divide by 60 twice? What do you think? You change second to hours. How do you change seconds to hours? How do you change second to hours? So for second to hours times 60, where you got times 60? 5 seconds is how many minutes? Seconds to hours. Hours, minutes, seconds. Hours to minutes times 60. 1 hour has 60 minutes. 1 minute has 60 seconds. Here, divide by 60, divide by 60. Okay, divide by 60 and divide by 60. Okay, just look at your time. Okay, you all know how to measure time, right? Okay, 1 minute, 1 hour got how many minutes? 60 minutes. Okay, so you need to times 60 minutes. Okay, understand or not? Okay, cool. Any more question? This part. Okay, we are halfway through. Okay, we need to finish up this paper. Okay, question 15. Find the value of x. Okay, find the value of x for this type of question. For maths, okay, maths, for those, I know some of you do add maths. So you all will think about like log, ln and all. Okay, you just need to know for add maths, okay, for maths, we actually never learned that. So if you have an unknown power, right, normally what we want to do is you change both to same base. Okay, both to same base. Okay, so how to change it to the same base? The smallest one will be 2, this one to the power of 2x. All right? This one, you can write it as 2 to the power of, because it's 1 over 64, 2 to the power of -6. So you need to go and revise your law of indices here. Okay, if this part here doesn't make sense to you, go and revise your law of indices. This is 5.4. Okay, in fact, your year 7, 8, 9 also you all should have learned already, this part here. Okay, so I teach my year 9 this same exact thing also. Okay, then we compare the power. Okay, we compare the power. 2x equals to -6, x equals to -6 over 2, -3. Okay, this is just actually a 1 mark question. Or you can just keep try and error. Okay, if you don't know how to do, you just keep try and error until you get it. Okay, question 16. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle P. Okay, so this is under your transformation. Transformation, way too many things to go through. We've already took a few of the first main papers to spend a lot of time on this. So if you don't know this one, you go into 8.7, 8.8. Okay, 8.7 and 8.8 in Thinkific, you will find transformation. Okay, especially for the new ones, why am I mentioning all of this, right? We don't have time to go through every single chapter over here, okay? Because we need to see one whole full paper. What I expect you all to do is you all go through, write this down, okay? Write this down and then go, you have to utilize the videos, okay? The videos is the one that will speed up your entire learning, okay? It's actually me teaching. There's many hours inside there. Okay, I think at least, I don't know, maths, I got how many hours? More than 50 hours, okay? Definitely more than 50 hours inside there. Okay, next one. How do we do this? Okay, you need to roughly know, okay, what is the transformation? So this one from small become big, therefore it will be called an enlargement, right? Enlargement will give you the first mark. So you just write down enlargement. Second one will be what? Okay, you can find your scale factor, right? Okay, so how do I do this? You see, this one is opposite one. So what you want to do is you join the lines together. The same point and the same point. Okay, so this point and this point will be the same. Then this point and this point will be the same, right? Oops. This one and this one the same. Okay, this is the method how to do. Then you see where they intersect. This is called your center. Okay, this is your center. This one is 4, 4. Okay, so center 4, 4. And then there's one more mark because you see here, got 3 marks, means I need 3 points. Okay, then you can say also this one is a scale factor, and since it's opposite, right? Okay, they say T onto triangle P. So this one is your object. This is your original one. Okay, this is your object. This is your image. Okay, since it's opposite, you must know that scale factor will be negative. Then what you can do is you measure the length here. Okay, we'll take any one side. You see, this one 2, then become 1. Therefore, your K, your scale factor is half. Okay, your scale factor is half. All right, for those who don't understand this, there are 4 main transformation. Enlargement. Okay, I write down here. Translation. Reflection. Enlargement. Rotation. Okay, in no particular order. You need to master all 4. Okay, there will be one question. Okay, there will be one question that will come up for your exam on transformation. Okay, sometimes a lot of marks, sometimes less marks. Okay, this is how you get the 3 marks. So you just follow, one point is each mark. Okay, question 17. Find the radius of a hemisphere of volume 80 cm cube. Okay, then they give you here, they say volume of a sphere with radius r is v equals to 4 over 3 pi r cube. So what's a hemisphere? Hemisphere means is half a sphere. Okay, half a sphere. So they want to find what's the r here. Okay, so half of 4 over 3 pi r cube. So a hemisphere, the formula will be what first? Half of 4 over 3 pi r cube. Okay, then you here, cancel, cancel. GG, go count sphere. Better be careful. Okay, read the question properly. So 2 over 3 pi r cube equals to 80. So we just rearrange this entire thing. Okay, so you can take 80 times 3 over 2 divided by pi. Okay, then you get r cube equals to 38.197. Okay, 197. Then you cube root it. Okay, cube root the answer. R will be equals to 3.37. Okay, just write it to 3 significant figure. 3.37. Okay, any question here? Oh, okay with it? Okay, next one. Question 18. A, B, C, and D are points on a circle. TU is a tangent to the circle at D. Okay, you know what's a tangent? Tangent, a line that touches a curve at one point. Okay, one point only. Okay, so they say this particular line is a tangent. Then DA is parallel to CB. Where's DA? DA is parallel to CB. Okay, find the value of X and the value of Y. Okay, so this part here is circle theorem. You all go inside my cheat sheet. I actually got one whole page on circle theorem. Go and download the file. Okay, otherwise you need to find here is in Thinkific 4.6. Okay, 4.6 the video. Okay, how do we find X and Y? Okay, how do we find X and Y? Okay, so number one, you need to know this one. This and this angle. So I got a triangle here. So if I got a tangent and then I got a triangle here, okay, this and this angle is the same. Therefore, X, you don't need to do any calculation. X is equals to 38 degrees. Okay, X is equals to 38 degrees. So you write down here first. Okay, what else do we know? Okay, because it's like this, right? Okay, it's like this. So I know over here is also 38 degrees. Okay, whatever information that you can find, you write down first. Then another thing is that inside a quadrilateral, okay, if we look at the whole thing like this, this angle, the opposite angles add up together will give you 180 degrees. Okay, so angle ABC plus 60 degrees is 180 degrees. So all these are properties of the circle theorem that you all need to know. Okay, then angle ABC will be equal to 120 degrees. Okay, so this is 120. Therefore, angle Y will be 180 minus 120 minus 38 because the triangle inside, which will get 22 degrees. Okay, 22 degrees. Answer for question 17, 3.37. Look into the mark scheme. Yannick, do you have the mark scheme or not? I sent you all the working already. Okay, look at the working. Okay, any question here? Any more question? Okay, clear. Okay, clear. Okay, let's move on. Question 19. Okay, so they give you this diagram. In the diagram, AB is parallel to PQ. AQ and PB intersect at X with AX equals to X cubed. Complete the following statements. In triangle ABX and QPX, AX equals to X cubed. Okay, it's given information. Okay, so what do we know? Angle BAX. So BAX is equals to what? Okay, over here, right? PQX. Okay, PQX or XPQ. Okay, why? Okay, why are they the same? Because of alternate angles, right? Okay, because alternate angles. Okay, so you all should know all these names are. Alternate angles means your Z shape. Okay, your Z shape like that. This is called alternate angles. Angles. Okay, then angle AXB. Okay, angle AXB equals to what? So where's AXB? AXB is equals to PXQ. Okay, what's the name for this? Okay, this one is your X shape. This is called vertically opposite. Okay, vertically opposite angles. Angles. Okay, then triangle ABX is congruent to triangle QPX because of the congruency criterion. Okay, this one I realized many students also never learn this in school. Okay, so there's a I'll send you all a list. Okay, I'll send you all a list on this. Or you go into my cheat sheet, I think got also one. Okay, this one later on I'll discuss with you all. Okay, I realize a lot of students don't know how to do this because it's not taught in your textbook. Okay, there's a ASA, SAS. Wait, it's under congruency. Let me send to you all. Okay, there's this image that you all need to memorize. Wait, I send to you all. Okay, over here. Okay, I want you all to take note on this. This is congruency. You all can see the explanation here. So you all follow this website first. Okay, so this is under congruency. Will this come out in exam? Yes. Whatever you study, all will come out. Okay, whatever we discuss in class, everything will come out. Okay, don't expect IGCSE maths to be easier. Okay, it is a very, very hard subject. Okay, very, very hard subject. Anderson, how many papers have you done? I see you only do paper 2. Why never do paper 4? Or you never update yet? This is not good progress. Okay, very, very not good progress. I only see you do paper 2. Paper 2 is too easy. Okay, very, very easy only. And you're full-time studying, right? You're not even going to school now, so you should be doing a lot more. Or go school. How many subjects you taking again now? This term? Left 3 more. Okay, but you have to put in more effort. This is, I don't know. Okay, because I base on, like what I say, the master tracker is so that I know your progress and I can keep you on track. So You have to do way, way more. Okay, have to do way, way more. Too little already. You do. Okay, last one. Px equals to what? Because the triangles are congruent. So Px and here is the same. So congruent means exactly the same. Okay, exactly the same. Px will be equals to xb. Okay, so for the new ones also, why I'm so strict on the timeline is because I know how much effort you all need to put in. Okay, because I've taught so many years already. It's really just directly proportional. Okay, you don't work, you don't do the, or you don't follow the instruction, you won't score for your exam. Okay, so I see many of you also improve a lot already over the past past like what 2.5 to 3 months. Okay, so those who are have completed 2021, start doing 2020 already. Okay, all the videos are up also. Okay, but in fact, right now you should try to do it like exam already lah. Okay, try to do it like exam. Okay, question 20. Question 20. The diagram shows the speed time graph for 24 seconds of a car journey. The deceleration of the car calculate the deceleration of the car in the final 8 seconds. So over here, they want us to find the deceleration. So deceleration, you just need to calculate the gradient. Okay, calculate the gradient. So the gradient is, so this point here is 24, 0. Over here is 16, 12. Okay, why is it the gradient? Because this is a speed time graph. So the gradient for a speed time graph is acceleration. So we take like this, 0 minus 12 over 24 minus 16. Okay, so you'll get negative 12 over 8, which you'll get negative 3 over 2. Okay, when they say the word deceleration, so you take away the negative sign. So we put as just 3 over 2. Okay, if you put it as negative, you will, I don't think they will give you the marks. Okay, unless they say acceleration, then you put the negative there. Okay, but normally they won't put lah. Okay, next one. The total distance traveled during the 24 seconds. Okay, number one, actually we need to define first. For a speed time graph, go and watch. If you don't know this part here, go and watch 7.7 and 7.8. Okay, 7.7 and 7.8 to understand distance times and speed time graph. Okay, so for speed time graph, what can you find? Your gradient is equals to your acceleration. Your area under the graph is equals to distance. Okay, this one you have to remember. Okay, gradient is equals to acceleration. Area under the graph is the distance. Okay, so if you want to find the total distance, you can just find the area under the graph. You can break it down to this one. Let's just call it area A, this one area B. Okay, one is rectangle, one is a triangle. So area under the graph, area A will be 16 times 12, then plus triangle will be half times base. So times your base is 8. So over here is 8 times height. Okay, times height, this is 12 times 12. Okay, type this in a calculator. You get 192 plus 48, and you'll get 240. Okay, 240. Yes, you can also. Okay, like what Yannick say, you can use trapezium also. Okay, very good. How come? You learn already, right, in this one? Okay, you can use trapezium also. Up to you. If you want to use trapezium, the shape of a trapezium, you can just use alternative formula, half 24 plus 16 times 12. Okay, very good, Yannick. Okay, you should get the same value. Times 12 divided by 2. Okay, this one also get 240. Shorter also lah, this working. Okay, all good. Anyone no idea how to do the distance times and speed time? Okay, or not clear? Anyone not clear on this? Yes, Mr. Anderson. Y times 8. What's the formula of a triangle? What's the formula of a triangle? What's the base of the triangle? And what's the height of the triangle? You can see it. Okay. Okay, I see that time because we did the graph, we did an intensive lesson. I will be uploading new videos, okay, because I've taught so many other classes also. So you all look out for the graph one, which is this 7.1 to 7.8. I will be uploading more videos inside if you all need to go through the graph chapter. Okay, graph chapter. Yeah, a lot more. Okay, a lot more. So you all just take note on the graph. So probably by tomorrow, okay, probably by tomorrow, you all will see all the videos inside Thinkific. Okay, for chapter 7. Okay, by the way, those who are new also, this class is actually not long time ago. We just started. So actually, it's also an intensive class. So a lot of things, okay, a lot of the things actually we just learn also. Okay, we just learn. Okay, factorize completely. Okay, factorize completely for this one. Okay, this one is a special one. The special case for factorizing. Okay, there are a couple of factorizing. If you all look into your, this is under chapter 2. Okay, chapter 2 for, where is it? 2.9. Okay, 2.9 factorizing. Okay, this is like a special case one. This is when you got 4 terms and then no common terms. Okay, there's not even one single common term. Then you have to use this particular special one. So what you want to do is you factorize, you need to factorize from the pair. Okay, how we categorize? We put it like this. This and this we put together, this and this together. Okay, you need to make into one of the bracket that will be the same value inside. So what I mean from here, you see here I can write 1 minus q. Then from these 2 other terms, right, I factorize out negative a so that a 1 minus q will appear also. Okay, how I can write? This one I can write it as like this. Okay, this one not so obvious. You can write it as like this. 1 bracket 1 minus q minus a bracket 1 minus q. My main goal, my first thing that I want to achieve is I want to get a common factor between both the pairs first. Okay, then after that, what I can do is the values outside you put inside the bracket. So it'll be 1 minus a, 1 minus q. Okay, this is sort of, I don't know what's the name of this, but it's just if you got 4 different terms, then there's no common terms between all the 4. Then they ask you to factorize. Okay, normally what you need to do is you need to put it in pairs. You find one bracket to be the same first, then after that you can write it in this form. Okay, so 1 minus a, 1 minus q. Okay. All right, question 22. Simplify fully 216y to the power of 216 bracket 2 over 3. This is also law of indices. Okay, law of indices. Okay, every term needs to be times 2 over 3. Okay, so you can just write 216 to the power of 2 over 3 in your calculator. You'll get 36. Then y 216, this one also times 2 over 3, so it'll be y to the power of, wait, 216 times 2 over 3. Then 144. Okay, 144. Okay, wait. I think I skipped too much already. Later you all don't understand. So there are different rules for this one. This one is 216 to the power of 2 over 3. The second one, the y is 216 times 2 over 3. Okay, 216 times 2 over 3. You just type in the calculator. Okay, you will get 36 y to the power of 144. Okay, question 23. X cubed plus 8x plus 10 equals to x plus p squared plus q. Okay, what form is this? Okay, what form is this? You should know. This is called completing the square. Okay, seldom comes out. Okay, seldom come out. So, but you need to know. Okay, this is how many marks? 2 marks question. Okay, completing the square, you can find it in 2.9 or 2.10. Okay, in Thinkific. I think it's 2.10. Okay, 2.9 or 2.10. You'll go into Thinkific and find. You don't get 36. Okay. You are using MS calculator, right? I know why you don't get 36. Okay, when you type in the calculator, you need to bracket the 2 over 3. So you write 216. This is a common mistake also. When you type in the calculator, you write 216, then power, you bracket 2 over 3. Got it or not? You see how working now? Okay, because if you don't put a bracket, how your calculator will register is like that. 216 to the power of 2, then divide the whole thing by 3. So it's a different meaning already, right? Okay, so that's why you just have to be careful. So the different calculators got different input. So you need to understand how it actually works. Looking gorgeous on your calculator. Funny like you. Okay, so completing the square. Okay, completing the square. How to do you just take like that. Okay, so you take the left hand side, x squared plus 8x plus 10. You take the formula is like that, x plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. You only look at the a and b value first. You don't care about the c value. Okay, the c value later only you multiply it. Okay, so this is completing the square. You take like this, x plus 8 over 2 square minus 8 over 2 square. Then the plus 10, last only you add it up together. Okay, so if you don't know completing the square, just go inside Thinkific, go watch 2.9, 2.10 first. Okay, I gave a lot of scenarios on how to do completing the square there. Here, you get x plus 4 square minus 4 square plus 10. Then you get x plus 4 square, okay, minus 16 plus 10, you'll get minus 6. Okay, then you just compare with the above one. They say x plus p square plus q, right? Okay, so 4, p is equals to 4, q is equals to negative 6. Okay, completing the square seldom comes out, but you just, negative, did I do something wrong? Okay, negative 6. Okay, it seldom comes out, but you need to know. Okay, it's part of your syllabus. Okay, then they say question B, solve x squared plus 8x plus 10 equals to 30. Okay, how you do this? You can either do it as your factorizing, or you can use it doing completing the square also. It's up to you, okay? I think factorizing will be easier. So we do 8 squared plus 8x, 30 bring over to the left-hand side will be minus 20. Okay, then I taught you all the cheating method, right? Just use your calculator. You go to your calculator, go into equation / function. Okay, the new ones, do you all know how to use your calculator to solve factorizing for quadratic? Factorizing quadratic. Okay, no, okay, good. Okay, so use your calculator, but please show the steps. Showing the steps will get you all the marks. Okay, so you just go into calculator, go to polynomial, then go to your degree. So 1, 8, then negative 20. Okay, your answer, you'll get x equals to 2 and x equals to negative 10. Then we work backwards. Okay, don't waste your time in exam to find the value lah. Okay, or to slowly factorize. So this one will be x minus 2. This one will be x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, sorry, I might have missed a step. Okay, you bring everything to the left-hand side. So x minus 2 equals to 0, x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, this one also, you just go into 2.9, 2.10. Okay, 2.9, 2.10. So this whole question actually is 2.9 and 2.10. You can see the explanation. How? What calculator are you using again? MS, right? Yeah, teach you. Those who are using MS calculator, follow through. You press mode 3 times. Okay, press mode 3 times. This is for MS calculator. Then you type EQN. Okay, you press 1. Then you press to the right. Okay, you don't want to see the unknown. You press to the right. Then you see degree 2 or 3, right? Okay, then you press 2 at the degree here. Okay, 2 at the degree. Okay, then what do you see? Okay, Yannick, what do you see? Following through or not?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Follow. I'm teaching you. Press mode times 3. Press 1. Press the right button. Then press 2. Okay? Follow all this.
Yep.
What do you see now?
I see a question mark.
Okay, good. Okay, so a question mark means you put in your a, b, and c value. Your okay, not this one. The a, b, and the c value. So your ax squared plus bx plus c value. So your a in this case will be 1. So you press 1, then you press equal. Your b here is 8, then you press equal. C here is negative 20, then you press equal. Okay, Yannick, what do you see?
6.4.
You press 20 or negative 20. Check back the value again.
Oh,
you press
shit,
equal
I
again.
pressed 10.
Not 10, minus 20.
Yeah,
follow
follow
this one.
1 sec.
Okay, follow this one. What's this question called? Factorizing. Okay, go and watch 2.9. Factorizing and quadratic equation.
I got 10.
You 10.
Yeah.
Check your A, B, and C value again. A is 1. B is 8. C
I don't
is
put the X. Okay.
Don't put the X.
Cool.
Is it in Thinkific? Everything is in Thinkific. Every single chapter is in Thinkific. Okay.
I got 2.
You got 2, right?
Yep.
So you see, you get 2 already. You get negative. Then you press down. Okay, you press down. You get negative 10, right?
Oh, very cool.
So you see, you straight away will get the answer, but you need to work backwards. So you just be smart about it because you need to show the steps to get the marks here. If you straight away jump into here, they will know that you get the answer.
I see.
Okay, understand?
Doing maths.
Okay, this is a easier way to factorize. So you don't waste your time in exam. Because in exam, sometimes if you keep try and error, right, you might not get the answer, right? Okay, so you just want to straight away get the answer, then you work backwards. Okay, every single chapter and every single thing that you need to know is in Thinkific. Okay, I can guarantee you that. Okay, no one has all this recorded the entire thing, the entire syllabus. Okay, I've actually spent really a lot of time. So the thing is, you just need to watch it and understand it lah. Okay, understand it. Okay, for maths, it's quite complete. Okay, then after that, you have to, for now, because you all don't have time already, just do as many past here already. Okay, in Thinkific also, you can watch at 1.5 to 2 times the speed. All right, so there are students here and in the other classes also, I can tell you, I'm not bragging, but I can tell you that they literally never go to school. They self-study the entire thing. They just watch through the videos from chapter 1 to chapter 10. And now they're scoring A and A star already. Okay, that's why you just need to put in the effort. All right, so technically, actually, you don't even need to attend my this class. You just need to get access to the Thinkific. All right, but only my NextGen students can access to it lah. Okay, no one else can access to it. Okay, so but you all need to put in the effort. Don't wait until class to ask. Okay, so answer here will be 2 and -10. Okay, this is how you get the answer. All right, let's finish up all of this. Okay, question 24. Okay, if you all don't know any part throughout the week, just send me the question. I will normally refer you all back to Thinkific and to figure out from there on. Because it's very hard for me to, even if I write down the working, right, you all still won't get the whole picture because you all are just copying down the answer. So normally if I ask you to watch the video from like what minute to what minute, you all just follow through. Okay, if you don't watch, I can guarantee you, you won't learn. Okay, so you just need to actually, I will guide you all through. Okay, I will guide you all through. But if you watch Thinkific already and you still don't understand, then I will explain to you all step by step. Okay, maybe my explanation not so clear there. All right, maybe sometimes I also, I have to admit also lah, it's not the perfect product there also. Okay, but I know I try my best already to help all of you to speed up the learning. Okay, but the bare minimum is that you all need to log in and then just go and watch. Okay, I can guarantee you will improve it. Okay, next one, question 24. A cuboid measures 24 cm by 12 cm by 8 cm. Calculate the length of the diagonal of the cuboid. Okay, this is a bit tricky one, a 3-mark question. So you sketch it out first. What I want you to do is you sketch out a cuboid first. Okay, you try your best to sketch it out to the dimension. So they say 24 by 12. Okay, maybe this one a bit shorter. By 12, then by 8. Okay, just roughly sketch it out. Okay, 24 by 12 by 8. Calculate the length of the diagonal. Okay, of the diagonal. Okay, what we want to be calculating, diagonal is from here to here. Okay, that means from one end to another end. Okay, from one end to another end. Okay, this is how you all do it. This one also one of the very common questions. This one, they ask you to sketch it out. Sometimes they will sketch out for you. Okay, you need to find a right angle triangle, but number one, you need to find the diagonal at the bottom first. Okay, the answer scheme, that one I give you a little bit different the working from this, but your final answer will be the same. Okay, your final answer will be the same. So what I want you all to do is find the base one first. Okay, so like this. 24, 12. How I get this? Use Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, let's call this x lah. Okay, so x squared equals to 12 squared plus 24 squared. Type in the calculator. 12 squared plus 24 squared. Then you square root it. Okay, I like to, this one I use 570EX nicer lah, because this one irrational value come out. Okay, so I'll get a 12 cert 5. Okay, so at the bottom here, this is 12 cert 5. Okay, then the next thing I want to get this red color triangle. Okay, the one that's standing up. This one I know is 12 cert 5. This is 8. Okay, for me to get the triangle. Okay, for me to get a triangle. So let's say this is, we call it L. We call it L. So L square equals to 8 square plus 12 sub 5 square. Okay, so 12 sub 5 square plus 8 square. I'll get 784. And square root it. I'll get 28. 28 cm. Okay, so this is a 3D shape. A 3D shape type of question. Okay. Okay, I can't remember where's this already. So I'm trying to find which chapter. It's definitely in chapter 4. Okay, one of the videos in chapter 4, because I forgot where I put the 3D shape one already. Construction next. Yes, a square plus b square equals to c square. This is Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, you go watch chapter 4. Okay, for those who don't know, this one you all just watch chapter 4. Okay, under geometry. I can't remember where I put this particular part here. How is 12 square root 5? Oh, okay, I don't skip the step. This part here, 12 square plus 24 square will be 720. You square root. Okay, your calculator cannot work, that's why. That is why I asked you all, this calculator can do a lot more. Your calculator will probably show 26.83281573. This calculator can show exact value. Okay? Accident. I love my calculator. Okay, any more question? So we are using Pythagoras theorem over here. Okay, this whole part here, actually, we just use Pythagoras. Pythagoras, our good friend. Pythagoras theorem. Okay, a square plus b square equals to c square, or a square equals to b square plus c square. Okay, 3 more questions. W is proportional to the square root of y. Y is inversely proportional to x. When x equals to 4, y equals to 16, w equals to 8. Find w in terms of x. Okay, this is a proportional type of question. Okay, proportional. I think I put it under variation. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, yeah. Go into, if you don't know this part here, 5.3 variation. Okay, there are two types, directly proportional and inversely proportional. Okay, directly proportional, inversely proportional. Okay, how do we write this one? We read the question first. W is proportional to the square root of y. Okay, W is proportional to the square root of y, but y is inversely proportional to x. Okay, y is inversely proportional to x. Okay, this one we can write it like this. Y is inversely proportional to x. Okay, that means what? We have 2 equations, is it? Okay, so we need to change this one into two equations here. So W, for you to change the fish symbol, you need to put a K. So K sub y, then this one y equals to K over x. Okay, this is how you do actually your variation, your directly and inversely proportional. So when they say, okay, we need to find what are the these 2 equations first. Okay, let's see. Is this how you do it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we need to find both the equations first. So W, this one 8 equals to K sub 16. This one will be 4K equals to 8. k will be equals to 8 divided by 4, 2. Okay, so your first equation will be w equals to 2 third y. Okay, I'm just subbing in all these values, x, y, and w. Okay, these are y and x. I am just subbing in 16 equals to k over 4. Therefore, k will be equals to 16 times 4, which is 64 over here. Okay, so we will get y equals to 64 over x. Okay, now I got this equation 1 and equation 2. They say we want to find w in terms of x. Okay, that means I can sub off. Okay, let's say this is equation 1, equation 2. I sub equation 2 into equation 1. Okay, I sub equation 2 into equation 1. Therefore, it will be w equals to 2 third 64 over x. Okay, we can simplify it. Third 64 will be 8, then times 2. Okay, then you will get 16 over third x. Okay, so 16 over third x. Okay, this is quite a tricky one. Okay, quite a tricky one. Okay, those who don't know, screenshot it. Okay, or just refer to the working in my answer scheme. Okay, because we want to finish this up. Okay, quite a number of questions, this paper. Do you all find it hard, this paper? Okay, later we see the grade boundary for this one. I think it's a little bit higher. Yeah, no, as in, I think it's a bit lower. Okay, question 26. The diagram shows a triangle OAB and a parallelogram OALK. The position vector of A is A. Okay, so here, and the position vector of B is B. Position vector means OA or OB. K is a point AB so that AK to KB is 1 to 2. Okay, so AK to KB, they say here is 1 to 2. Okay, find the position vector of L. Okay, that means we want to find what's L in terms of A and B. Give your answer in its simplest form. Wow. Okay, 4-mark question. All right, what do we need to find? What do we need to find? Okay, they want us to find position vector of L, right? Position vector of L means OL. Okay, we want to find what is OL. Okay, so you have to think, how can I get from O to L? Okay, so maybe OA plus AL or OK plus KL, right? Okay, where can we find AL? Okay, we have to slowly break it down. Okay, so let's see what are the information that's given to us first. They give us OA, they give us OB. They say that over here, AK to KB is 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2. So you find what's AB first. Okay, find what's AB first. Okay, AB will be B minus A. Okay, B minus A. Okay, wait. Okay, then what y'all can find some more. Okay, we can break it down the AK and KB. So AK is equals to 1/3 of AB, because you see this whole part here is 3 parts. So this whole part here is 3 parts. So 1/3 AB. This will be 1/3 B minus A. Then OK. Okay. Okay, what can we find? Can we find OK here? Find OK, right? Okay, how do you find OK? Here plus here, right? OA plus AK. So I know over here is what already. So, okay, you can label down here 1 over 3 B minus A. So OK is equals to OA plus AK, okay, which is A plus 1 over 3 B minus 1 over 3A, which you will get 2 over 3 A plus 1 over 3 B. Okay, did they say anything else? AL is equals to OK, right? Why? Because of this word here, parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram. Okay, no worries, Faris. Okay, so that means this one and this one is exactly the same. Okay, then over here and over here is exactly the same, right? Okay, so what can I know, right? AL is equals to OK also. And OK, I just found OK, which is here 2 over 3A plus 1 over 3B. Here will be also 2 over 3A plus 1 over 3B. Okay, I know here is also A. But I don't need lah. Okay, I don't need that. So OL, I can say OL is OA plus AL. So I just need to follow this path. OL equals to OA plus AL. Okay, which is A plus 2 over 3A plus 1 over 3B. Okay, just add it all up together, you will get 5 over 3A plus 1 over 3B. Okay, this is a topic called vectors. Okay, called vectors. You can go into Thinkific and watch also. Vectors, I think we went through in this class, right? Okay, but probably not so. Yeah, it was an intensive class, so that means you all go watch the first video. Okay. Yeah. This part here, I think, yeah, I just share with you all. This current lesson. This part here is a bit tricky. Vectors, you all need to know this. Let me share your. Oops. Okay, last one. Okay, last question. Okay, this one, 4-mark question. Okay, this one, I think, Sharice, remember you asked me something similar like this, right? Okay, when you have a linear equation, the line y equals to x plus 1 intersects the graph at y equals to x squared minus 3x minus 1 at the points A and B. Find the coordinates of A and the coordinates of B. You must show all your working. Okay, so this one is what? Okay, over here, you need to y equals to y. Okay, this is, you just need to do simultaneous equation. However, this simultaneous equation is not so straightforward because of the nature of the equation. One of it, this is a linear equation. This is a quadratic. Okay, so when you all do that time, right, for this type of question, when one is linear, one is quadratic, you cannot use elimination. You can only use substitution for this. Okay, so if you got one linear equation and quadratic, remember you cannot eliminate the term. You need to use substitution. Okay, substitution. All right, so you okay, let's call this equation 1, this one equation 2. So you sub equation 1 into 2. Okay, but you need to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, this one you will need to also go to, after you do simultaneous equation already, this is actually from 2.7 to 2.10. Okay, in my Thinkific. So that's why your quadratic, you need to master it. If you see, it got a lot parts is from this section here. Everything related to quadratic. Quadratic is actually one of the very, very big part in both your maths and maths. Okay, so like right now, I'm actually teaching a new year 10 class from my international school. Okay, actually the very, very first thing I tackle with them for the maths is actually mastering the entire quadratic first. because both your maths and maths will actually be is a very big thing in your entire year 10, year 11. Okay, so if you don't know, go and watch back into this first. All right, so let's tackle this. So x squared minus 3x minus 11 equals to x plus 1. We change it to a quadratic equation. So it'll be x squared minus 3x minus x will be minus 4x minus 11 minus 1 minus 12. Okay, we shift everything to one side first to make it a quadratic equation. Okay, then you factorize it. Okay, Yannick, now you can use your calculator already. Okay, everyone just use your calculator. Anyone still don't know? No? Please ask. Use your calculator to factorize only. Okay, Yannick, go and revise how you get the answer first. So if you don't know how to factorize, okay, but I'm not going to go through that. You just factorize this. You will get x equals to 6, x equals to negative 2. You need to show this step. Even though if you know how to use a calculator, please show this step. Otherwise, the marker know that you all use a calculator to solve it. Okay, so you need to show that is actually 1 mark for it. I got this value already, so I just need to sub the x value into, okay, let's say we sub into equation 1. So y equals to 6 plus 1, y equals to negative 2 plus 1. Okay, this will be y equals to 7 and y equals to negative 1. Okay, make sure you put it in the correct pair. So A, we can say is 6, 7. B is negative 2, negative 1. Okay, did they say which one must be smaller, bigger? Okay, they never say lah. Okay, so you put the other way around also can. Negative 2, negative 1, then 6, 7 also can. Okay. How do you find this paper? Okay, those who didn't do also, I think more than half of you didn't do. Okay, I think y'all did lah, but I haven't submitted yet. How do you find this paper? Okay, what I want y'all do for those who did already, mark it and then put inside the master tracker. Okay, I want to see how much y'all get. Okay, how much y'all get so that we can track and then we can see how many marks that y'all get with the paper 4. Manageable, okay? Very good, Nova. Okay, so okay, I will stop the recording here and then I'll give you all some instruction. Okay, this is it for the May-June 2022 paper 2-1. That's all for today.